Good afternoon and welcome to the EBA Class of 2021 Senior Ceremony. My name is Melina Organt and I'm a proud member of the EBA Class of 2021. I wanted to start with a special hello to those of you who are joining us via the live stream for this event. We are excited to be together today, one last time as the EBA Class of 2021. Our past 4 years together have been memorable, and this last year is certainly one we will never forget. I wanted to take a moment to thank every person who is here with us today and watching us from home. Your support of us during this time has helped us accomplish many great things, and I know we are all excited to take those next steps in our journey. Thank you for being with us today. It is my pleasure to introduce our #1 fan and biggest supporter of all things Kempsville, our principal, Miss Melissa George.
Good afternoon. So look at you all, the EBA Class of 2021. How's it feel? One more time. Look at you, Class of 2021. How does it feel? That's a little bit better. So I want you to look around the auditorium at those sitting around you. It really does seem like it was just yesterday that you were walking through the doors of Kempsville High School in June for your academy orientation. Do you all remember that day? So hard to believe that we are now on the cusp of declaring you all graduates of Kempsville High School. I want you to take a step back in time. Think about your freshman year. Think about how you felt starting high school, starting the academy. For some of you, you didn't know a single person at Kempsville High School. For others, you weren't sure what direction you wanted to go, or you may have had too many ideas that you didn't even know where to begin. So take a minute to picture yourself 4 years ago. You have that picture in your head? Now fast forward from your freshman year to today, to who you are at this very moment, sitting in those chairs. From where I am standing, you are not the same person who graced the hallways of Kempsville High School just a mere 4 years ago. When you came into the Entrepreneurship and Business Academy, you were asked, what do you do with an idea? You were challenged over the course of your high school career to find innovative ways to problem solve, to make a difference, and to create something new. You have forged new friendships. You have made connections both inside and outside of Kempsville and the Academy. The person sitting here today in those chairs is confident, independent, and visionary. Now, I want you to consider this quote that I came across from Henry Ford. In his own words, if I had asked the public what they wanted, they would have said a faster horse. So imagine what the automotive industry would have looked like today if Mr. Ford focused on the horse. Rather than trying to improve the horse, Mr. Ford had a vision that went well beyond what others could even begin to imagine. And I am sure there were people that thought he was absolutely crazy. But according to Jeff Bezos, you have to be willing to be misunderstood if you're going to innovate. So to me, those two quotes capture what you have accomplished during your time at Kempsville High School and in the Entrepreneurship and Business Academy. No matter what strand you focused on, you are willing to take risks, to be different, to be misunderstood. I now charge each and every one of you to hold on to that fire, to not forget what it means to innovate, to challenge the status quo, and to see well beyond today. I am so proud of each and every one of you. I am proud of your dedication to Kempsville, to the Academy, and to each other. I am proud of all you have accomplished, from pitching on pitch night, participating in master classes, to learning through your internships. You have excelled in meeting the expectations of both high school and the Academy. You are truly our future. And our future will be as bright as you want to make it. So continue to nurture your ideas and to be the change in the world. In the famous words of Wayne Gretzky, skate to where the puck is going, not where it has been. Think big, get messy, be willing to go where others can't even imagine. Congratulations, EBA Class of 2021. Thank you.
storage. We are so fortunate to have had your guidance and love over the last 4 years. The EBA class of 2021 had the opportunity to select a teacher to deliver remarks to the class of 2021. You may have had this teacher in EBA Honors English 9, or more recently in EBA Dual Enrollment Public Speaking and EBA Dual Enrollment Intercultural Communication. Please welcome Mrs. Bubu Haropoulos to the stage to deliver this year's remarks. It always comes out when I do this.
Anyone who knows me, especially my students, knows that I'm crazy about plants. I mean, really crazy. If you want to know about the numerous varieties of kale that provide you with the most nutrients, I'm your gal. If you want to know how to throw together a plant-based breakfast and a snack, just ask me or check out my Instagram at MJBubu. Or if you're so bold to involve me in a conversation that may take more time than you have allotted, ask me about gardening and the type of soil you need for a bumper crop. Yes, especially the kale. Many don't understand my obsession with growing things, but a few in here right now will. You reap what you sow. We know what it means to till the earth, to prepare the beds, to plant those little seedlings, water them, nurture them, protect them from the elements, provide them the right support when they're struggling. And yes, we understand that the roots grow down and are steadfast so that the plant doesn't waver. The sole purpose of the plant is to stand firm while reaching toward the glorious sun. But I'm not here today to talk about plants for once. I'm here to tell you of an epiphany I had the other day when I was preparing my beds for my summer harvest. I asked my students, as I often do, to give me their ideas for this speech. Much to my surprise, the group said that I should talk about growth. Something I know a little bit about. 4 years ago, you stepped into this academy. You took a leap of faith because you had an idea, an ambition, goals, and dreams to become the best versions of yourself. You had to plant yourself. And you were nurtured by those who love you at home and those teachers and administrators sitting around you now. It is with great care that together we created an environment to allow you to weather the storms that sometimes come along with high school and provide you a chance to thrive. But you did more. You joined clubs, played sports, worked as interns, completed community service hours, pitched your little hearts out, collaborated, attended master's classes, worked on computers at ATC, studied business and communication models, and earned associate's degrees. And of course, you looked professional and poised along the way. In other words, you bloomed and flourished, and although it was far from easy, you thrived. You have definitely reaped what you have sown, and we are the ones who are truly fortunate to be by your side to watch this happen. As you leave the great halls of Kempsville High School, know that you have cultivated the way for the next generation of young seedlings that will enter her doors. And when you feel the sun shining on your face each day, remember that your roots are strong and steadfast. You can become anything that your heart desires. So shoot up to great heights, branch out into this vast world. Best of luck, EBA fam. We love you, and we wish you continued growth and success.
Thank you, Ms. Bubu, for delivering such thoughtful remarks to the EBA class of 2021. Our class was also asked to select a student speaker to give an address that summarizes some of what we have been through together. Our class has selected Jada Jones to give those remarks. Please help me welcome Jada Jones to the stage. Hey, y'all. As a young child, traveling across bridges was always a fascinating experience for me. In the backseat of my mother's ancient blue van, my eyes always found their way gazing at the vast body of water, its powerful yet restless waves calling me. The ocean was a walking contradiction, and I was baffled by her inconsistency. Her waters were chaotic, yet they remained unseen. She nurtured many creatures, yet took so many. As a terrestrial being, the ocean was foreign to me. She was a stranger, an unresolved mystery. We didn't belong together, and our encounters were supposed to remain brief and voluntary. In the steaming summer heat, I visit her and hear a splash or two of the same. From the sidelines, I intently stared into her depth, seeking answers I wasn't prepared for. As the bridge finally came to a close, the powerful waves remained unbothered and untamed. Little did I know, in life, I was in my own body of water. Anxiously waiting for the results, for the millionth time, I was having a conversation with my mother, seeking her consistent reassurance. You see, I had just applied to the Entrepreneurship and Business Academy. It was the only academy I applied to. It was the only one that I wanted. As an ambitious 8th grader, I had it all planned out. With the help of my father, I was going to go into the corporate finance strand, run for class office, get my associate's degree, and make my way to California to study business at Berkeley. In order for my plans to come to fruition, I needed to get accepted first. Somewhere in the middle of my rambling, my mother cut me off mid-sentence and said, "Well, Jada, what if you don't get in? What are you going to do next?" Her question set me into further unease, and I refused to even consider her suggestion because honestly, I didn't know. What would I do? As the tide slowly rose higher and higher, my feet sunk deeper into her glory, unconsciously straying from the security of the shallows. Fortunately, I got accepted. However, the persistent crowd was just getting started with me. From identity crisis, medical issues, to uncontrolled anxiety, I drifted further from dry ground into nothingness. From this point, I have lived an assured life with a solid plan. There was no room for doubt and mistakes. I never planned to deviate from my path. As the turbulent winds fought against me, I struggled to gasp for air in the sea of my insecurities. It was then that the water consumed me cold. As I looked up from underneath, reflections of sunlight peeked through the surface. It is through these refractions of light I found hope, clarity, and ultimately myself. The waters that I so strongly resisted ended up saving me. Seniors, going against our instinct to flare our lanes in distress, it is in these situations of uncertainty that we must rest and follow the water's natural rhythm. As we cross the bridge of life, expect the swim to the other side to be tough, cruel, and unstable, but do not fear it. As a class, we've had our highs and lows. We've blazed through oppressive substitutes. We filled our bellies with granola and flavored water balls on the EBA food closet. We sprinted our way to the bus stop in under 5 minutes. We not only survived the global pandemic, but we took on the challenge of a unique internship experience during it. In times of adversity, we have a history of overcoming. We press. Those moments where you are confused, scared, and don't know where to go is and will always be the ultimate test of your perseverance. We must fearlessly embrace the unknown because it will lead us to the shores of our purpose, and the waves will always beckon us back home. With all that being said, I leave you with the Bible scripture that has kept and motivated me throughout my times of difficulty. As I read this, I urge you to reflect on a quote that does the same for you. It reads, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside still waters. He restoreth my soul." Psalms 23. Thank you. Come Psalm 9. Thank you, Jada, for preparing such a great reflection on our experiences over the last 4 years together. At this time, I would like to introduce our Academy Coordinator, Ms. Timlin, to share her remarks with our students.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you. So good to see all of you here. Okay.
It's been the pleasure of a lifetime serving as your Academy coordinator for these last 4 years. And I want to start off my remarks by thanking and acknowledging several groups of people who have helped you get to this point today. First are your teachers and support staff from Kempsville High School, the Academy, and the ATC. Teachers, those of you that are here, if you will please stand so that the class can acknowledge all that you've done for them over their last 4 years. Next, I want to thank our friends of the EBA Booster Club, who are our parent association, who assisted us for the last 4 years to provide funding to host many of the events that we've had along the way and have a nice gift for you as you exit today. These parents have been dedicated to your pursuits behind the scenes, and we want to thank them for the role that they've played here today. I know Ms. Marsh is in the audience, so Ms. Marsh. Next, I want to acknowledge our business partners. From master classes to job shadowing to internships, our partners have been through so much with us and allowed our program to continue and flourish even through COVID. Thank you to all our business partners who've opened their doors and provided networking opportunities and built relationships with our seniors that have helped guide them in their next steps in their journeys. Please join me in thanking our partners. And lastly, probably the most important group who I'm sure that they and we all wish they could be here with us today are your parents. They have been shaping your lives since the start. Your parents who've supported you all along the way through high school, middle school, elementary school. We want to acknowledge your parents and guardians today. Thank you, parents, for all that you've done for these seniors. And finally, to the EBA class of 2021, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for taking a leap of faith and joining us when we were just 1 year old, for trusting us along this journey, and for going along with us through the bumps and through the celebration throughout your time with us. We are so proud of you. Congratulations, students. And now I have a little bit that I'd like to say to you before you depart us. Congratulations, EBA class of 2021. You've accomplished so much. To highlight your latest accomplishment, your class, just the Academy students, have been awarded over $4.1 million in scholarships. And you plan to accept $1.4 million. And that's only the number that was provided to us through our senior survey. So I'm confident that these numbers will be much higher as we close out the school year. Congratulations. So what a 4 years it has been, class of 2021. You all have been through so much over the course of the last 4 years. We have experienced major milestones together during your time in high school. We've grown together as a unit and as a family, and you have achieved great things along the way. You are sitting here right now, despite so many challenges that you could have given up or just not finished. But that isn't who you are. You are one of the few who will be able to say that you finished in the EBA and graduated during the pandemic when it felt like all else was lost. When I look out at all of you sitting in front of me, I know there were times that I thought this very event wouldn't be possible this year, but I'm so glad that it is. And I want to take a moment to share with you one of my favorite quotes, and it's from the great inventor Thomas Edison. And it is that opportunity is missed by most people because it's dressed in overalls and looks like work. Throughout your life, you've already been presented with many opportunities, some of which you've taken advantage of, and others that you may not have. You may have been one of the ones to take TCC classes every summer in high school to earn your associate's degree. You may have been one of the ones to take an honors English class in 9th grade when you've never taken an advanced level English before, and then moved on to an AP level English by the time you were a senior. You may have attended your first master class after school and made a connection with the speaker that led to your internship. You may have participated in Job Shadow Day, not knowing what to expect, and found an employment opportunity with the business. You may have completed a virtual internship during a pandemic that led to growth, employment, and recommendations for the future. You may have given up a weekend for leadership workshop and learned so much about yourself through that experience. You may have participated in a community service opportunity that encouraged you to work for a nonprofit organization or to give back to our community. You may have never spoke in public on a large stage and then pitched at pitch night and received startup funding for your business. You may have never known about all the different functions in Microsoft, only to come out with a Microsoft Office Specialist certification. All of these things were possible because you didn't see an obstacle, you saw an opportunity. And we're not afraid of the longer hours, the summer coursework, or the extra work that these things entailed. You are stronger and braver than you knew you could be and persevered through the obstacles. That's what's made you the person that you are today. I'm a firm believer that you should take advantage of opportunities placed in front of you. If I hadn't, I wouldn't be standing before you here today. A lot of people see these opportunities as additional work or added stress when they're really great life connectors that allow you to level up. I hope that you move through life and that you will take time to consider each opportunity as a chance to show what you can do. They will often lead you to great success. When you first arrived at the EBA, we shared a book with you, a book that our program is built around. It's called What Do You Do With an Idea? Throughout the book, the little boy goes from a black and white world where he's trying to get away from the idea that makes him indifferent into a colorful world where his idea will change the world. This book and its metaphors feel especially applicable this year, where we lived in a world that felt free of color. And for the last several months to now be able to be together and in color in this world moving forward is changing the world along the way. It is your duty and responsibility to take what you've learned here at Kempsville High School and the Entrepreneurship and Business Academy and change the world. And now, as we reflect upon the last 4 years of our time together, Ms. Catherine Bailey, one of our most dedicated teachers and staff members, has created this special video to showcase our EBA class of 2021. Thank you.
I just wanna be happy. I don't wanna feel nasty. I'm trying to turn my vibration around so I can feel fantastic. I'm talking to myself in the mirror. I'm telling me to cheer up. Everyone around got tears of a clown and it's so cold like Siberia. But I do not want negative energy. If you get what you give me positivity. Give it to me. Hey, be different. Be nice. Just smile. I promise it'll change your life. Hey, be different. Be nice. Just smile. I promise it'll change your life.
Be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice. The love you give is the love you get, so be nice and change your life. Be nice. Be nice.
I got a new direction. I ain't got no time for stressing. I don't wanna carry no bad vibration. I don't wanna be in depression. I just wanna be cool, live my life without the problems. Everybody trying to push me down to the ground, but I ain't living life on the bottom. Cause I do not want negative energy. If you get what you give me positivity. Give it to me. Hey, be different. Be nice. Just smile. I promise it'll change your life. Hey, be different. Be nice. Just smile. I promise it'll change your life.
Be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice. The love you give is the love you get, so be nice and change your life. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice.
If we all could just find a way to fly away, to slip into a brighter day. One step so deaf, so right, go left and do it to 'em right away. I'm talking to all of my leaders. We should just powwow and all of us meet up and fight for each other, not one another. And when we talk, be nice to each other.
Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head.
A million dreams are keeping me
A million dreams, a million dreams. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
for the world we're gonna make. Wherever you're going, I wanna go. Wherever you're headed, can you let me know? don't mind catching up, I'm on my way. Just can't take the thought of you miles away. And I know you're going somewhere to make a better life. I hope that you find it on the first try. And even though it kills me that you have to go, I know it will be sadder if you never hit the road, so farewell. Someone is gonna miss you. Farewell. Somebody's gonna wish that you were here. That somebody's. I will write to tell you what's going on, but you won't miss nothing but the same old song. If you don't mind catching up, I'll spend the day telling you stories about a land far away. But I know, and I know you're going somewhere to make a better life. Oh, I hope that you find it on the first try. And even though it kills me that you have to go, I know it will be sadder if you never hit the road, so farewell. Somebody's gonna miss you. Somebody's gonna wish that you were here. Somebody's gonna miss you. Somebody's gonna wish that you were here. That somebody's. And I'm gonna try to hold it all in. Try to hold back my tears so it don't make you stay here. Yeah, I'ma try to be a big girl now, 'cause I don't wanna be the reason you don't leave. Somebody's gonna miss you. Somebody's gonna wish that you were here. Somebody's gonna miss you.
Thank you, Ms. Bailey, for capturing our 4 years at Kempsville High School in such a positive and thoughtful and sentimental way. At this time, I would like to welcome Ms. Christine Marsh, President of the Friends of the EBA, to give out the 2021 Friends of the EBA scholarships.
Good afternoon, class of 2021. The Friends of the EBA is a parent organization who has been fundraising for the last 6 years to be able to provide a great senior celebration for all of you. I am sure that all of you and your parents have participated in some event over the course of the last 4 years to make today possible, so thank you. Today, we will provide 2 $1,000 scholarships to 2 EBA students, seniors, who have completed an application for these scholarships and were selected by the Kempsville High School Scholarship Committee. We had 14 applications this year, and we were thrilled to see so many of you apply for this recognition. The first recipient for the scholarship stated in one of her essays, I found my voice within the EBA and described how nervous she would get public speaking prior to joining the EBA. Her goal is to become a chief financial officer for a Fortune 500 company and believes that the EBA has made a special part of her education journey. We are proud to provide a $1,000 scholarship to Ms. Sophia Meyer. The second recipient of the scholarship stated in an essay that she came into the EBA with an entrepreneurial spirit, wanting to be her own boss. She has overcome obstacles time and time again and found ways to express herself and her passions through the EBA and Council High School. She envisions herself a social entrepreneur in the future who will tackle global and domestic issues that haunt today's world. It is an honor to have known her as a student at Point of View Elementary. We are proud to present Ms. Jada Jones with This school year, Council High School and the EBA experienced the tremendous loss of a student, Aloy B. Pearson. Lori was a sophomore here at Council who made significant contributions to our school community in the short time she was with us. The Friends of the EBA, Ms. Timlin, has worked collaboratively with Lori's parents, Wayne and Tricia Pearson, to create and establish a $1,000 scholarship that honors Lori's name and not only will the student receiving the scholarship be provided with $1,000 from the Friends of the EBA, but he will also be featured on a plaque that will hang in the EBA hallway. To select the scholarship winner, the Council High School staff were asked to nominate EBA students who made a positive impact on the school community without seeking recognition from others. And Lori's parents reviewed the nominees and selected a scholarship recipient. To share more about Lori and the importance of this scholarship, I would like to invite Mr. Pearson to the stage.
When I was going to school, we didn't have an EBA program, so I am extremely nervous and have the public speaking opportunities, learn how to calm my nerves, all of those things. Try my best to get through this. I'll start off by thanking the people that made it possible to honor Lori this way. As mentioned, she was a 1 week into her sophomore year and she passed away. But I didn't realize in that short time how much stuff we did with the EBA. Things were mentioned of the pitch night. We came to that event, watched some interesting presentations, commented on them, but we remember them. Don't know anything about skateboarding, but putting your cloth on your shoes to protect them, interesting idea. A backpack on the front to carry your stuff, interesting idea. Those were some of your guys' ideas that a year plus later, I still remember. We also walked around in the library and down the hall one night, and you guys had I'm not sure what it was, to be honest, but you tasted some of the food that was presented, all of the boards that were there. We came, and that's why she selected to be part of the EBA, is because of this group. The things that you were doing and accomplishing, and she wanted to accomplish those things too. So thank you to everybody who did all of the behind the scenes things to honor her with the scholarship. So Lori was kind of a quiet person, and when we were asked if they could do this scholarship, we of course said yes. And then they said, how would you want to select the winner? And we said, Lori wouldn't allow an application for herself and tell her all the good things that she did. So we had the teachers and the staff nominate the students. We then received the list of these candidates anonymously, just a number and a description. So this is what some of the teachers, staff here think about some of you. Extraordinary, patient, determined, goes above and beyond. Dignity, quiet and reserved, hardworking, attentive, kind, a drive for learning and understanding, powerful and impactful, positive attitude, cares greatly, focused and persevering, excellence, perseverance, and a quiet motivator of others. That's what the teachers wrote about you. So, not to take up too much time, I'm going to paraphrase a short story. Years ago, a lawyer went to a teacher and said, how do I get success? How do I achieve the ultimate success? And the teacher said, what does the law say? The teacher telling the lawyer, what does the law say? And he summarized the law. The teacher responded, go and do. Lori was a go and do kind of person. She came and painted the bathrooms. She donated time at the food banks, doing the service hours. So as you guys graduate and complete this year, a year in many ways to forget, with all of the struggles and challenges that you had, but an achievement to never forget. You guys achieved success. Success of progressing towards a goal, a worthwhile goal. Each of you are successful. Continue to do those things that the teachers wrote about you and that you do on a daily basis. You will continue to be successful. And with that, the winner of the first annual Lori B. Harrison Scholarship is Janelle Calbra.
Thank you, Mr. Pearson, for sharing with us more about Lori as we celebrate her life and our memories here at Kingsville High School. We were pleased to present this $1,000 scholarship to Janelle, who was nominated by 3 different teachers. Her nominators wrote about what an extraordinary writer she is and how she goes above and beyond her assignments. A teacher commented that she is quiet and reserved, but her thoughts are powerful and impactful. Other comments from teachers included, one of the things that always stood out to me about the student was her kindness to all those around. So congratulations to Nova Kingdom.
Hi, I'm Brooke. Hi, I'm Michelle, and we are members of the EBA class of 2021. We are here to present our EBA class of 2021 senior superlatives. These superlative categories were selected by our class, and the students receiving them received the most votes from our class. We are excited to see who we received today. Who will be recognized today? Most likely to change the world, Sanaya Bagley. Most likely to write a book, Janelle Campa. Most likely to rule the world, Jada Jones. Most school-spirited, Brooke Kent. Famous, Christian Spencer. Congratulations to all these EBA seniors. Oh, yeah, that was mine now. Okay. The most likely to pitch on Shark Tank is Ronan Livingston. The most likely to host a masterclass is Milena Organt. The friendliest is Miranda Ramos. Most professional goes to Ava Swerzinski.
And lastly, the most likely to become a professional athlete is Michelle Urquhart. Congrats, guys. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon. My name is Hayden Hall, and I'm excited to recognize our class of 2021 EBA honorary medallion recipients. It was established in 2020 that our EBA senior ceremony, we will recognize adults who have made tremendous impact on our academy program and this senior class through awarding them an honorary medallion. This year's recipients are here with us, and I will invite them each to the stage as we describe their impact on our school program over the past 6 years. Our first recipient today is Dr. Aaron Spence, Superintendent of UBCPS. Dr. Spence has been one of our greatest supporters as an academy program, and it was under his leadership that this academy was created and established for students like us to participate in. We, as students, benefit from his vision and ability to execute and make this program possible for so many students in Virginia Beach to not only get to attend Kempsville High School, but to get to learn about entrepreneurship, business, and finance. Thank you, Dr. Spence. Our other recipient here today has been with us since inception. Ms. Nancy Gurdon serves as Executive Director for the Strome Entrepreneurial Center at Old Dominion University and as a business partner to our program and has been an integral part of our development connections within higher education. Ms. Gurdon as a dedicated incubator panelist. I don't think she ever missed a pitch presentation. She provides timely and constructive feedback to all students who pitch in front of her. She has served on the EBA Advisory Committee, and she also was recognized as a part of the VBCPS Model Partner Team in 2020 that helped bring college credit from ODU to students who want to be or higher in the Incubator EDU course. We need to honor Ms. Gurdon and her efforts within our program by awarding her the EBA honorary medallion today. Thank you. At this time, I will now invite our Senior Internship Coordinator, Ms. Sarah Rutsis, to the stage to present the EBA Top 10 Internships of the Class of 2021.
Thank you, Hayden. Hello, EDA class of 2021. I must begin by saying today is extremely bittersweet. We, the EDA staff, are excited to celebrate each of you and your academic accomplishments. But we are also sad to see you leave the halls of Kempsville High School. Over the past 4 years, we have watched all of you grow and mature into the outstanding students and professionals you are today. It has been an absolute pleasure to serve as your senior internship coordinator over the past year. I must admit, going into this school year, I was uncertain of how to define success for the internship program. We were in the middle of a global pandemic. How are my students going to continue with a year-long internship outside of the classroom if they can't even be in my classroom yet? Looking back, I feel silly for thinking that way because the resiliency exhibited by the class of EBA 2021 is remarkable. We, teachers, students, parents, and internship mentors adjusted to a new normal. We made modifications and redefined what an internship could look like, yet still produced the same desired outcomes of the internship program. Throughout your time as an intern, all of you surpassed the following course goals. Apply previously learned academic knowledge and skills to your work as an intern. Identify a problem, goal, or need within the business or organization you're working with, and work to create a plan to solve those problems, meet those goals, or fulfill those needs through research and implementation. You gained experience in communicating and interacting with industry professionals. You developed professional self-confidence. You clarified future academic and career aspirations within an industry of choice. You built a network of professional contacts to call upon for reference of future opportunities. You thoroughly documented and showcased your learning and efforts throughout your time as an intern. And lastly, you gained resume-worthy experience. Amid all of the changes and adjustments the school year brought, you all stayed the course. It may have looked different than what we originally planned, but this opened the door to other opportunities for all of us to learn and grow. I'm extremely proud of the professionalism exhibited by all of you. I also want to take a moment to thank all of our mentors and our community partners who served as our internship mentors this year. This was a huge adjustment, but you, along with your mentor, made it happen. I would like to take a moment to recognize 10 students whose dedication, performance, and showcase of learning throughout their internship stood out. My first student that I'd like to recognize completed her internship with Kennedy's Angel Gowns. Sanaya Bagley began her internship in April of 2020 during quarantine. Sanaya worked tirelessly to expand the organization's social media presence and educate community members about accessibility to quality prenatal care for all. Sanaya's mentor, Heather Wilson, who recently met with Vice President Kamala Harris for a briefing of Maternal and Infant Mortality Awareness Month, mentioned that Sanaya is her right-hand woman and is excited to continue working with Sanaya by expanding the organization and their efforts to educate others. Next student conducted her internship with Skinny Dip. While this might be a lovely treat, Mason Barber focused on developing a web and social media presence for the Kempsville Skinny Dip location. Mason created interactive content and was able to directly connect social media postings and analytics with the store sales performance. Mason's efforts helped draw customers in during a time when COVID restrictions were lifting and an influx of sales were needed. Mason! I feel like you've heard this name a couple of times today. Janelle Kimba was an intern for the Virginia Beach City Public Schools Office of Family and Community Engagement. Janelle, who has a passion for journalism and is an exceptional writer, began her internship with the FACE office during term 1. Janelle wrote multiple pieces for the FACE monthly newsletter that highlighted the efforts of many VBCPS community partners. Janelle not only wrote pieces for the newsletter, but also implemented a plan to increase readership to the newsletter. Congratulations. In August of 2020, Lizzie Chavez contacted me with a very specific internship idea. She wanted to specifically gain experience through her internship in vegan baking. After reaching out to a few contacts and a fellow vegan EBA staff member, Cahial's Bakery was recommended. When reaching out to the owner, Ms. Zergo, she jumped at the chance to take on an intern who was just as passionate as she was about vegan baking. Litzy spent her time as an intern expanding her knowledge of vegan baking and practice, and also how to cultivate new customers to try delicious vegan confections. Congratulations. Bryce Johnson connected with his mentor, Michael Harris, owner of Intelitech, through his Cisco networking class at the Advanced Technology Center. Bryce, who is a student in the BIT strand, wanted to ensure his internship allowed him to exercise his skills and support and prepare Bryce for his Cisco certification, which he earned this year, by the way. Great job. Bryce utilized his connections to secure an internship of his dreams. Congratulations. Sophia Reckemer, who interned with Virginia Beach Economic Development, worked with her mentor, Mr. Jeff Smith, to create an engaging virtual platform where youth community members of Virginia Beach can voice their thoughts, ideas, and contribute constructively to specific economic development projects in the area. Sophia quickly understood the importance of youth voice within a community and diligently created a virtual platform where community members could voice their thoughts, ideas, and concerns. Congratulations, Sophia. Alyssa Sherwin worked tirelessly to obtain an internship within the financial industry, specifically MassMutual Virginia Beach. Due to the nature of work, these are often difficult positions to come by, but Alyssa never gave up. She conducted her own research of opportunities in the area and began reaching out to contacts she came across. She landed an internship with MassMutual Financial Advising Firm in Virginia Beach, where she gained experience and knowledge of the inner workings of the financial advising world. Congratulations to the EBA class of 2021 and all of you for completing the internship.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Okay, so I also have 3 more that are cut up in script here. Sorry about that. I'd also like to recognize Ashley Finch, who is an intern with Delamar Media. Ashley started her internship in the summer prior to her senior year and has worked with them all year long and plans to continue her work with Delamar Media in the summer/fall semester. Congratulations, Ashley. I also am going to recognize Michelle Urquhart, who served as a human resources intern. Michelle got a great understanding of compliance and the importance of human resources department. I feel like everybody should spend a day with someone who works in HR. You should go through that training. Congratulations, Michelle. And last but not least, Amani Williams. Yes, worked with tenants and the leasing agency during a rather difficult time in housing. So there were new rules and regulations implemented during this time. So it was a complete switchover during that time of leasing in the leasing agency. And so she worked tirelessly with tenants to ensure they had housing. So congratulations. Good job. So congrats to the EBA class of 2021 and to all of you for completing the internship requirement, even through COVID. I will now invite our Academy Coordinator, Ms. Timlin, back to the stage to give out other senior awards.
All right, thank you, Ms. Ritzis. We're proud of all of our students and what they've completed through senior projects. And we're excited to present other senior awards today. The EBA class of 2021 has submitted service hour logs throughout their time with us, and all of you have met the service hour requirement to receive an Academy medallion. This class has submitted over 11,170 service hours and have given back to the community immensely over the course of these last 4 years. We're pleased to be able to recognize the student who had the most service hours during her time here with us, submitting over 234 and a half service hours. Please join me in congratulating Ariana Faison. The EBA class of 2021 have attended and met all of their master class requirements. In fact, this collective group of students have attended 1,996 master classes and learned a vast amount from all the business professionals who have provided insight during this time. The students who almost doubled the requirement and attended 39 master classes over her 4 years in the Academy program and receiving the most master class award is Deja Weatherspoon. And now to our Core Value Award recipients. In 2020, the EBA staff established the Core Value Awards, where we are able to identify and recognize exemplary students in the core value areas of the EBA, which are integrity, innovation, leadership, service, perseverance, and excellence. The EBA staff nominates and selects students to receive these awards. The student who will receive the award for integrity is Sophia Reckemer. Over the last 4 years demonstrated and exemplified doing the right things for the right reasons. She has excelled in all of her coursework and has contributed her own thoughts and work throughout her time here at Kempsville. Congratulations, Sophia. The student who will receive the award for innovation is Michelle Urquhart. Not only is Michelle an excellent student and athlete, but she's tremendously creative, and this has been exemplified time and time again in our program through her business ideas and projects. She's also leaving a lasting mark in our Academy program by designing and painting our first mural, which will be in the EBA seminar space. Congratulations, Michelle. The student who will receive the award for leadership is Hayden Hall. Classroom for 4 years. He's a student who others are naturally drawn to work with, and through working with Hayden, others become better. Hayden has served his school through a number of activities and organizations and teams and made our school a better place due to his efforts, and that is the definition of a leader. Congratulations, Hayden. The student who will receive the award for service is Sanaya Giddens. Sanaya has been known by so many others as a service-minded person. She created a business around sustainability and earned startup funding to create that business with her peers, in addition to being involved in our school community and giving back to programs like Leadership Workshop that make students in our school better leaders. Congratulations, Sanaya. The student who will receive the award for perseverance is Brooke Kent. Brooke has never met a challenge that she has not been able to tackle, or at least give her best shot while trying to tackle it. From starting up a business and experiencing adversity through that process to everything she's accomplished this last year. Brooke has never given up, and that has been recognized by the entire staff here at Kempsville. Thank you, Brooke, for all you've done and how you've made Kempsville High School a better place. Congratulations. And the student who will receive the award for excellence is Jada Jones. Jada is a student who has exemplified excellence in all she's done during her time here at Kempsville. She came in knowing what she wanted to accomplish and has never given up. She takes her time and shows dedication in all that she does. She goes the extra mile and is just simply exceptional. Congratulations, Jada, and thank you for choosing Kempsville. Congratulations to these students who exemplify our EBA core values. I would now like to invite our EBA school counselor, Ms. Thompson, to the stage and our principal, Ms. George, to assist me in giving out the next series of honors. We will now recognize 22 students in the class of 2021 who, upon completion of their courses here at Kempsville High School, will have completed 61 credit hours needed for the Tidewater Community College Associate's degree in Business Administration. This is a pathway that is extremely rigorous, as these students will have essentially completed 2 years of college alongside their advanced studies high school diplomas. We will honor each of these students who have completed this pathway with teal cords that they can wear at their graduation, acknowledging that they have also completed their 2-year associate's degree. So we're going to call you in order. If you guys will come up, we'll give you your cords, and there's a certificate. Okay. Congratulations to Frida Almager. John Ashby. Sanaya Bagley. Janelle Pamba. Zanaya Crumpton. Adina Eiger. Ariana Faison. Hannah Francis. Grayson Garrett. Andiria Gooding. David Jones. Brooke Kent. Hallie Monahan. Caitlin Moody. Liana Wynn. Liana Pecora. Miranda Ramos. Sophia Reckemer. Hannah Ruffin. Alyssa Sherwin. And Michelle Urquhart. These students, that's a huge accomplishment. Please give them another round of applause. Congratulations, TCC graduates. That's huge. We're so proud of you. And now is the time you all have been waiting for. It's your opportunity to get your medallion. Each student crossing the stage at this time will receive an EBA medallion, an EBA certificate of completion. These items signify that students have met all EBA requirements and have completed our academy program of study, including master classes, service hours, industry certifications, internship requirements, finalizing electronic portfolio of their work, and earning an advanced studies diploma and hold a GPA above a 2.5. As the students come across the stage, they will receive their items and the medallion can be worn at graduation, noting their academy accomplishments. As you exit the stage, you will be able to sign your banner that we will hang in the hallway, and also our What Do You Do With an Idea book that we keep here at Hempsville. At this time, I'm going to turn the program over to Miss Mary Bubuharopoulos and Mr. Tucker Bly will read the names of our graduating seniors.
It's Adriana Abraham. Frida Almager. John Ashby. Angel Ashton. Sanaya Bagley. Liz Bailey. Sarah Bailey. Kaylin Banks. Mason Barber. Benjamin Bossis. Nathaniel Blaze.
Sean Blakey. Kent Bradley. Joseph Brown. Kayla Ballard. Nell Campbell. Sarah Grace Campbell. Litzy Chavez. Miram Chakuri. Samaya Chisholm. Abigail Colbert.
Najaya Crawley. Denia Crumpton. Jada Cuffey. Antoine Curry. William David. Vivian De Santiago. Avina Iger. Lutiana El Filali. Anthony Ellison. Faison.
Hannah Francis. Yesenia Garcia. Grayson Garrett. Pandora George. Sherveja Gibson. Sanaya Giddens. Indiria Gooding. Samuel Gorman. Hayden Hall. Brandon Hodges.
Jayla Jackson. Bryce Johnson. Imani Jones. Jada Jones. Ricky Jones. Margaret Kelly. Brooke Kent. Jalen Kyer. Sean Kirkpatrick. Catherine Labar.
Austin Burt. Ronan Livingston. Anastasia Lubushkina. Damian Macri. Kamari Manigo. Brandon Marcondes. Matthew Marino. Luis Martinez. Josh McCollum. Bella McKinney.
Caleb Minor. Callie Monahan. Caitlin Moody. Layla Organt.
Maya Ortiz. Brianna Pecora. Isaac Petco. Elijah Poe.
Miranda Ramos.
Yeah. Hey, do it again. Okay. One more, Isaac. Where's your band?
June Raphael. Sophia Reckemer. Kieran Roberts. Beyonce Rose. Hannah Ruffin. John Samples. Jasmine Scott. Alyssa Sherwin. Ashley Sims.
Christian Spencer. Sabrina Stern. Ava Swarzinski. Savannah Taylor. Asia Tania. Michelle Torres. Michelle Burkhardt. Emma Baboda. Asia Weatherspoon. Abigail Williams. Imani Williams. Kylie Williams. Michael Williams.
Michael, the last one.
We made it! We made it, baby! We made it!
Okay, so I made an error and her name is in the script and I just skipped it. Another one of our other students who finished the TCC degree in business administration is Sanaya Giddens. I didn't mean it on purpose.
Yes, I know.
Okay, so that's it. Congratulations, EBA class of 2021. You've accomplished so much during your time here at Kempsville High School. We are #EBA proud of you and know you will change the world and make it a better place. And this was our first ever ceremony, so yay for that. Okay, at this time, as we finish up over here, we're gonna move to dismissal. The Friends of the EBA have provided a gift bag for each of you. They're out in the foyer that you're gonna get as you exit. Your name is on it, so make sure you take yours because it has your t-shirt. They also provided a box meal from Chick-fil-A for you. In order to get the meal, you must all exit out towards the football field to retrieve your food items. We do have an EBA Day celebration out back by the football field planned for you to be able to hang out with each other and us one last time before graduation. We invite you to participate in that if you would like to do so. You are able to change your clothes and report to the football field. You cannot come and go though. So once you exit here, get your gift bag, get your food items, go to the football field, and you can hang out there as long as you like or until 5:30. And once you depart, you cannot come back in. So let's celebrate. So we are gonna dismiss, hold on, Antoine. Thank you, Hayden. All right, so we're going to start releasing with the back half of the alphabet. So that let's pay attention to Mr. Wetmore and Ms. Crawley. They're going to send you out to get your things. So thank you so much. Thank